So this is going to be kind of a different reading for me. I just thought, why not take a look and see what Leo season is going to be bringing you, and pick a card. So I plan on these being kind of short, so we'll see how it goes. We are just coming off of that Cancer season, which was so nurturing, and we're going into fire. We're going into a lot of passion, and I just kind of wanted to see what that's going to bring, because that's a pretty intense energy that's there. We are also in Venus retrograde still. We'll be here for a while. I think the beginning of September. So I wanted to kind of take a look at that. We have a lot going on right now, so I thought maybe that would be an interesting thing to look at. And then we're also coming into Virgo right after that. So we're going to be able to decide or see where we're going to go into after Leo season as well. So I want to take a look and see how you're going to use all that energy from all that passion from Leo season and kind of implement that into this new endeavor here in your life in some kind of way, whether that's relationships, career, job, just something excelling or pushing yourself forward. It could be bringing things back together. If you felt like you've always wanted to bring something back together, then that's there as well. But then we have this Venus retrograde that's also taking place, where it's going to give you an opportunity to be able to reflect and kind of be more seeing how you date or the decisions that you make in relationships has affected you or affected the other person. It's just kind of reflecting on that within yourself. So there's a lot going on. So I thought, why not put that in a pick a card? So y'all let me know how you like these. I might start doing these every season. But we have 3 piles to choose from. And the first pile here, this is the Uncommon Tarot, which I haven't used in a little bit, so I'm excited to use that. That'll be pile 1. And then pile 2 is the Last Unicorn Tarot. And this one's a pretty awesome deck as well. You can get that on Etsy. That'll be pile 2. And then pile 3 is the Mystic Mundanes Tarot, and I haven't used this one in a little while either. So I'm excited to shuffle this one. So that would be pile 3. So there'll be a little meditation after the intro. Timestamps will be down below, and I'll see you at your pile. Hey you guys, so if y'all chose pile 1, this is going to be a reading. So this is the Uncommon Tarot. We're starting here the reading off with this King of Cups in reverse. So this is Scorpio energy. It could be that there's something at this moment in time that you feel like is imbalanced emotionally. It could have something to do with the direction, a new beginning, or an offer of some sort you feel like is unbalanced. And it may be something that's very unique or different, or that you're excited about, that you're contemplating or wondering. Maybe something that caused some pain. Maybe that didn't plan out in the way that you anticipated, but you're wanting to get to a calmer place with that. And there's something to do with the emotional part of it being the most significant. For some of you, it could be that you're looking at possibly your own self and a way of manipulation within yourself, how you manipulate yourself in some kind of way, possibly self-sabotage or things like this coming into play. If this is making sense to you guys, then you'll know what I'm talking about. Okay, very interesting what just came out. Let's see. I am going to get some, I'm going to do that first actually. Okay, we're going to start with some of these. These are Once Upon a Dream Oracles from Umoth Goddess, who's another reader here on YouTube. She's got lots of cards. So we're going to start with these to kind of see if we can get an overall look at what this is that's approaching you here in Leo season. What's coming towards you here in Leo season? What's approaching you? What are you going to have to deal with? What could be, it could be something good. But let's think about this as in this passion, and then Venus retrograde being a part of this. What is this going to bring, my Paul ones? We have adversity. Oh, there's a lot. Okay. We have mending at the bottom. So that's the overall energy. There could be something here that you're putting back together or mending, or we do have adversity is the first card that came out, which kind of reminds me of the Five of Pentacles. So you're mending something that you feel like hasn't worked out for you. Faithful, you've remained faithful here in this. Or you will be, or this is what's coming towards you. It will give you some hope. We have grieving here. Some of you may be wanting to mend something with someone that you feel like has left you out in the cold and lost kind of faith here in you. You're kind of grieving this loss. You're having to kind of put yourself together here. We have jealousy and blinded and wishful thinking under that, with competition, differences. There's going to be a difference of opinion here. Somebody is in their mind of, I feel like, wishful thinking, and someone's just blinded. Or they're blinded by wishful thinking. You know, you can't not see that. And jealousy is here. So jealousy or possessiveness could be a part of this. Now, so we're talking about Leo season and this fire energy, and the one that I'm seeing here on the table would be this jealousy card. So there's something that you're trying to mend about some kind of fiery natured experience, something here, something that you felt like was wishful thinking. And there's jealousy that's keeping you from mending, possibly for some of you, or some sort of possessiveness. You know, you think of jealousy and you think of someone that wants something to themselves, and that can be like that Leo pride, you know, and you know, using it in not the best way there. Your ego kind of getting away with itself in some kind of way, or it's just someone being jealous over you, or that being something that's here that's caused some kind of, or possessive over you in some kind of way that's caused some sort of breakdown. Yeah. So something that you've been worried about because it was something that you were excited about. And jealousy got in the way, or possessiveness got in the way. And now you're sitting in a position to where you want to mend, or you're trying to mend, trying to have faith here. You're feeling left out in the cold, and you're feeling at a loss. So this is coming back around here for some of you. If this has to do with love, we're in retrograde. This could be something that's coming back around. Maybe there was never a final decision here, or there hasn't been a decision made. Been doing some reflecting here on this, or on yourselves, not feeling emotionally secure about it, emotionally imbalanced about it. So this is what's coming up that's going to, I guess, be settled here in Leo season. It's like how passion or fire kind of got the best of you in something. Yeah. So Knight of Wands in reverse. So of course fire comes out, right? But in reverse, it's like this has been something that's been way too hard or way too difficult, or maybe something that's overwhelming. This is like this energy of giving in to something, letting go of the fight, the struggle, giving in. So you may have been fighting to kind of stay away or not look at something, you know, here fully. You have a Three of Swords in reverse, so this is about forgiveness. Finally giving in and forgiving a situation, or finally giving in and healing something. Whatever you're overwhelmed with, I feel like it's going to come to a better position for you. What's going to happen in Leo season for Pile 1? Ace of Swords in reverse. So there's been a, this is what I said. This is what I said, that you're going to have a decision. So there's an unknown that's here. It could be that someone wasn't honest or wasn't being truthful with themselves, or there's a need to have a conversation. You know, there's been this need to have some kind of conversation. You know, you have the Lovers in reverse. So this is a choice. Someone could be turning their back here on this relationship, or they've done that in the past, and there's a lack of truth around that. Give me one more. Gemini energies here. The Eight of Swords. So someone's in their head. Someone feels, or they have felt stuck with being able to understand or know the truth about a relationship. If it's love, if it isn't love, you know, that kind of thing is there. There's healing about this, mending here about this. Tell me about the, for some of you, this could even look in the way of, is this really for me? Is it what I want? And you're crossed between knowing that it's something that could be substantial, and if it's not, it's gonna be painful. If it is this way, then, or if we can mend or whatever this is, then, you know, that could be successful and great. But if it isn't, it's going to be painful. There's like this mix of not knowing the truth about that, and it being overwhelming here and causing you to get in your head. So let's see if we can get the underlining energy. I want to ask what could transpire in these energies. The Nine of Wands in reverse. The Knight of Cups in reverse. So someone could be turning away, turning you down, or this could be something that you are feeling overwhelmed about, worried about, because that worry was there. This is what you've been worried about. You're going to stop fighting for something. Some of you are going to stop fighting for something. Something's going to end up being not what you wanted, or not what you thought. Someone could be also giving in to their feelings. Tell me about the giving in to your feelings, you know? Because that King of Cups in reverse can be someone that's very, like there can be that overly done. Instead of being in balance, it could be overly done where they are too secure with their emotions, almost to the point to where they may not even have any, you know? And that could be something that you're letting go of or giving up on, because there is this feeling of, it's like, I have to just have faith now. Why is this Three of Swords here? Look at that. There's Leo season there. Strength in reverse. This is like not having the strength to forgive someone, or not having the strength to go through some kind of pain or separation of some sort. Being too impatient, you know, as well. Not having the strength to mend a situation. We're going to get some cross cards. Ace of Swords here. What's this? The Knight of Swords. Someone will be communicating to you, or you will be taking some kind of action here towards something that you weren't honest about, or a lack of truth is there that's going to, there's going to be action taken about that. The lack of truth there. Tell me about that. The Lovers. Page of Wands in reverse. Someone gave a false statement. I don't know why I said it like that. About a relationship. You could be getting some bad news about a relationship, or someone was not honest about a relationship. Why is the Swords here? The Four of Swords. This is some heavy overthinking. Very much so, overthinking. This is like the wanting to fight for something too much that it becomes overwhelming, and it can be love, or fighting your feelings from that, and not having the strength to face the separation or the heartbreak, or needing to mend something together, but not having the strength to do so, or not having the patience for something to mend in some kind of way, or come back together, and taking action to just know, or just express the truth of that. Expressing of why you aren't honest, or wanting to know the truth so that you can take some kind of action. Some of you could be walking away from a relationship. They all have their back turned here. Somebody could be walking away from a third party, and expressing that they were not honest about someone outside of this relationship in some kind of way. So it could just be something they were still grieving over, but this can also look in the way of two people that don't have the same vision in a relationship. And overthinking this, it causing you to get in your head. This is self-sabotage as well. Because you're worried about the Three of Swords. You're worried about the pain, the separation, the betrayal, the lack of trust. You're worried so much about this, and not knowing the truth that's there, clarity, having a clear idea, vision, plan, conversation, then it's putting you in your head because you don't know about a relationship. So you're wanting to mend, or you're wanting to discover and understand what this is going to be, or how it's going to move forward. So I want to know about what's going to happen here with the Nine of Wands in reverse and the Knight of Cups. What is going to shift in that moving forward for Pile 1? The Seven of Wands. This is giving up on something, guys. This is releasing the challenge. So some of you could be letting your wall down as well. Not being on the defensive, kind of letting your wall down here about how you feel about something. Why is that Three of Swords in the reverse with the Strength? Tell me about what's shifting there. You could have been hoping for an apology as well. Tower in reverse. Wow. Strong energies here. Scorpio energy. So what's shifting here? Something's going to be, you're going to either have to pick yourself up here. You're going to avoid some kind of disaster. So something's either coming back together, mending, or you're avoiding some sort of disaster. So overall, that is a good thing. Okay? No matter the situation, and even if it's something that's hurting, that will hurt or could hurt, it's like Spirit's wanting you to know that you will be, because of this, avoiding some kind of disaster here. Or you will be mending and putting something back together. Tell me about the Knight of Swords here with that Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands. Ace of Swords, Knight of Swords. What's shifting there? The World in reverse. So something is not quite ended. There could be, for some of you, a lack of closure here. this is what you're taking action on, but this is what's going to be shifting. So you may feel like you don't have a full a full sense of closure or the truth about something evolving here. Has to do about the truth about something evolving. This could be a truth about some kind of move or travel. Taking action to know the truth about this or expressing it. Why is this Page of Wands here and the Lovers? What's shifting there? This can look in the way of, is this relationship or is this idea, wanting to know the truth about why something has not evolved. Taking action to even express that. And there's this impulsive here with this Knight of Swords. Someone maybe were impulsive about leaving the situation. Could be that as well, because that Tower and that World both being in reverse. Something being too much of a challenge here. Tell me about that, the Lovers in reverse with that Page of Wands. What's shifting there? Three of Pentacles. So there's a lack of teamwork here. There's a lack of commitment. Something not coming together or working out in the way that you wanted it to. And this is what's shifting. So I do see that some relationships not coming together in the way that you wanted. So why is this Eight of Swords and this Four of Swords shifting here? The Four of Cups. So I think that for some of you, you may be leaving something in the past and moving on because you're too far in your head about it and you don't like being in that energy because there's some kind of unknown that's here. But for others of you, this has to do with needing to make a choice here to take the cup that's there, as far as choosing yourself because you're just in your head about something. This could look in the way of something not mending. Someone doesn't have the strength here. But I do feel like for some of you, it could be that you're opening up and expressing how you feel about a situation so that you can avoid some kind of disaster in the future. And this could have to do with just having closure in a situation or just needing to understand about how to move on to the next phase. And there's some kind of discussion that's there in front of me that's just going to happen. And you still will feel kind of left with a sense of unknown, perhaps, but you may also feel as if the two of you may not be in a place to where you agree or have the same sense of values here when it has to do with commitment or working something out or agreeing to disagree about a situation, about why something didn't push forward or move forward in some kind of direction. Getting in your head a little bit about that and feeling overwhelmed is making you want to move forward and choose yourself here. Choose a different direction, or to just be able to get past the cups that were spilt at some point. What can they expect in the future? We have a Four of Wands in reverse. So there's a lack of peace that's still here. There's a lack of harmony that's here. You could feel in a conversation maybe someone's not being completely honest with you. I want to know, we have a Queen of Wands here in reverse and an Eight of Pentacles here in reverse. Some of you, there's someone here that wasn't honest about how they felt about moving forward with making progress, putting some work into something. For some of you, this could be someone that wasn't honest about their work or what they felt. This is Leo here, again, the Queen of Wands. So someone wasn't passionate about wanting to grow or build something or continue at something. I was kind of asked what the World in reverse was, and this is what was in my head when this came out. For some of you, it's like, this doesn't inspire me anymore, or this doesn't drive me anymore. I'm not I'm not wanting, I don't have confidence that this is going to work out. The truth here could be also that there was someone else that they wanted something with. For some of you, there could be that here. It's like this wouldn't work. I didn't have any faith that this was going to work out. That's what this is. And this is what you're trying to have here. And it could have been why something ended, you know, for some of you. The truth of that is because I didn't have faith that this was going to work out. Or this is what someone's saying to you, you know. You may be feeling this as well. I mean, if you have this inner feeling like this is, you don't have a lot of confidence here that this is something that's going to continue, or this break is going to be for something that's better, or this was the past energy. This is something that's resurfacing here. So tell me about that Three of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah, the High Priestess. This is this inner knowing. You don't know. This can be very secretive energy too. This is what I was talking about you getting in your head, because you may be left here with still the unknown. Like I still don't know if I know the truth. I still don't know if that makes sense. I still don't know if I have clarity here in this. If this person wants to continue to work at this, is this closure? Do they have someone else here? You know, I'm still not quite clear about this. And because of that unknown, I think that you're going to go within and do what's best for you. That's this Four of Cups here, because it's going to cause you to be in your head. And like I said, that's what you don't want. Pisces energies there. Tell me what the future of this is moving forward. There's a Knight of Wands and a Three of Wands. Yeah, you're going to be creating some distance here. You're going to be, you're frustrated because you can't build a foundation here like what you wanted. And you may be waiting for that, or you may get frustrated waiting, or some of you may create some sort of distance here. For others of you, this is like there's a lack of harmony in how I handled the situation, or how I came across, or I'm just frustrated that it's taken this long for something to come to fruition, you know. The Sun in reverse, more Leo energy. Yeah, disappointed that you're going to be, there's disappointment. There's a lack of success and something coming together and mending in the way that you anticipated. It's not going to be exactly what you wanted. I think that you will get some kind of forgiveness here, ability to be able to kind of move on past something, but there's still something that's not going to make quite a lot of sense. Yeah, the Ten of Cups. Maybe it's about emotional fulfillment. What it is that this person really wants, or what it is that you really want, or is everything okay? Are we back to this? Or something to do with family, perhaps. It's something is going to not be successful. It's not going to be emotionally fulfilling, okay? Not going to be what you wanted. Why is this Knight of Wands here in reverse? You may find that this person, yeah, could be wishy-washy, or you're just seeing past this person, or you're seeing this person in a different kind of way, or this person seeing you in a different way, and that's something that they can't move on past, right? And that's why they're creating some kind of distance here. Tell me about the they're waiting for something. Three of Wands. Yeah, the Nine of Cups and the Nine of, yeah. Two nines, which is about wrapping up loose ends here. And this is the Knight of Pentacles here, so pre-Empress energy, independent energy. And this Knight of Cups in reverse. This is someone that is not satisfied with being single, or not satisfied with being, you know, maintaining something that you have, and not happy with being in this place. Could have been waiting for some of you, could have been waiting for financial independence or abundance, or something to this nature that brought on some unhappiness or some overindulging as well. What are you telling me here about this? Page of Cups in reverse. I can't hold this up, but you're not going to get, for some of you, you may not get that apology like what you thought. Or it's not going to go in the place that you wanted. This person may say that they want to move or create some kind of distance, or this would be you. Five of Pentacles in reverse. So there's that Five of Pentacles, that adversity. So this is something that you're going to move on from. It's a Three of Cups in reverse, a Five of Cups in reverse, Six of Wands. Yeah, I think you're going to take the higher road here. There's some deception here, or this is what's been transpiring about competition. There's something to do with someone else, or having some kind of, judgment. Seven of Swords, Five of Wands, Six of Wands. For some of you, this is someone that's wanting to recognize or bring you recognition about something, the truth about some sort of deception in a relationship. They're wanting to mend. They've been in their head about, and they're wanting to do it because they've been in their head. There's a message there. So there you go. And so sorry, guys. Had to take that. So this is this bottom of the deck energy here. So whatever this you may kind of see someone for not being emotionally ready, and that's something that's going to bring you dissatisfaction, is that you don't feel like this person is emotionally ready in some way, shape, or form. Or you're seeing this person in a way of perhaps that there's some relationship here, I feel like, for some of you that you're walking away from. You thought was going to be like this happily ever after here, but you're disappointed that it's not coming together. And I think that you're looking at a situation of it being too hot and cold here, and, you know, getting past the illusions of what you wanted it to be. And I think that there's going to be some kind of distance, or you're going to wait for something different. But I feel like you may feel like this person could be creating this distance as well, or you could, because you don't feel like they're emotionally in a place where they can give to you, you know, where they can satisfy you in some kind of way in a relationship. Recognition of that is going to be here. And I think that you're going to be moving on past some things, past, I feel like, individuals that you feel like give you this energy. You may isolate for a little while, or just stop kind of dating or going out, to try to get yourself out of this position or this place. For some of you, I think that this is kind of like a journey that you're going to go on to in the future. So this passion of it, this experience, or this fire from this experience that Leo season is, it's going to put you into a place to where you start to have the new concept of how you can use this energy and apply it in a more structured way to kind of catapult you forward. And it has to do within yourself and how you see yourself. Okay, I'm going to take a look here, and I want to see where you kind of move on from this, and then we're going to get an oracle to close. So what kind of advice do they have here, Spirit? Some of these are message cards, so I'll take them how they fit with the reading or how I hear. What does Pile 1 need to know about Leo season moving forward? Balance. That's a good one. Balance. We have divine timing. At the bottom of the deck, everything has a higher purpose. Interesting. balance. One person is giving too much in the relationship, so there's not going to be that equalness that you're looking for here. I know there was a different storyline that was coming through, but I don't know what happened to it. I don't see it in the same way. It's like this other storyline has taken over the reading. But there was like this mending situation that was here. But I think it's not something that's going to bring forward everything that you were wanting in some kind of way. I think that for some of you, I feel like you're closing something out as well at the same time, that you have this reflection on something else that's mending. That's why it's kind of intertwining. This is a different kind of feeling here for some of you. Okay. Divine timing, everything has a higher purpose, because this relationship, I feel like for whatever reason wasn't meant for you, or wasn't meant for you at that time. I feel so happy with you. Yeah. What did you want from me? So I think the two of you may want different things, or you did at one point. Fate, yeah. This is a destined partnership. Goes in with that divine timing and support. Lean on your inner circle at this time. This relationship was something that was there to support you have a particular purpose. That's what it is. This relationship had a particular purpose, and it has to do with you not giving yourself away. Okay? It has to do with you not giving yourself away to someone. I feel that it's not equal. It's not balanced. The feelings aren't as strong, or the feelings aren't there, or for you or the other person, or you want different things, it just wasn't working out at the time, or the way that you were seeing things in a relationship were very different. And one of you I feel like was just kind of happy with the other one, and the other one was more in their shadow self, or going through some things. There's definitely karma that's been played out here for whatever reason it needed to. This was supposed to support you. This person was fated here to kind of bring you this idea of balance within yourself, so that you could see yourself in a more valuable way. And if someone else is not seeing that in the same kind of way, or you don't see that in someone else, you're not satisfied or happy with that, and then getting out of that. What advice do you have? One more. Conflicting desires. Exactly. Yeah, you both had building dreams is under the bottom of the deck. So whatever it is that the two of you wanted to build individually was not the same. You have frozen here. So there you go, guys. This is, you go from fire to frozen. Number 46, take this moment of standstill and use it to improve your situation and yourself. Remember what's yours can't pass you by. And number 38, conflicting desires. When the choice is hard, follow your heart, and your desire will stop fighting against each other. So what it is that you truly want versus what it is that you feel in your heart at this time. Learning when to follow your heart. And I do feel that sense that two individuals had different ideas about something, conflicting desires about something, and it could have maybe caused some chaos. You're trying to avoid that in some kind of way. Could be why you isolated someone here, or why someone's kind of isolated you in a sense. What do you have here for Paul 1? Advice. Okay, y'all got a reversal here. Number 10. Wait. Number 1. But, I do feel completion here, so. Anyway, the wind blows. Uh-oh. Okay, this is a reversal with anyway, the wind blows. So let's see. And I just lost my book. Where is it? There it is. Okay. It's right beside me. So number 1, be a new closing out and a new beginning here for you guys. The reversal says, and these are kind of different, so oh well, look at you, just like a feather blowing over all over the place. We love your trust in the universe, but you also need to recognize when it's time to stand your ground and change the things that you do not like that are coming your way. Sometimes all the universe wants for us is to stick up for ourselves, to find our worth, and demand it. If you are always just playing along, if you're always just going along with the path of least resistance because you're afraid of what might happen you're afraid of what might happen, then like the feather, you will always just blow away the winds wherever the wind takes you. It's time now to stand in your power, and the trick to that is balance. No kidding. The balance of knowing when it's time to rely on the roots and when it's time to go with the flow. Even a river knows when to bend or find a better path. So if this plane isn't going where you'd like, take the next one. So there you go, guys. There you go. That sums that up, doesn't it? Wow. This is what's coming towards you. This is about you recognizing your own worth no matter the situation. It's about you recognizing your own worth and value. And if someone else, it doesn't mean this person has to be negative towards you. It just means that you may not want the same things in some kind of way or something like this, you know. If they're not valuing the same things you're valuing, then they'll never see the value in you. You know what I mean? So there you go. A dog might be significant. Mine just actually came over here and sat next to me. So maybe this person won't be loyal or doesn't want to be loyal in some kind of way. And that's something that you know you deserve. Obviously, we have zoo here as well. So animals may be important. Yeah, definitely don't let anyone treat you not great. That's for sure. Whoever that needs to hear that. We have, we have 2 G's, a D, a Z, 2 O's, R, and a T, and an 8. 8 is the number of action. 8 is the number of communication, moving forward, taking action. Also can be stuck in a loop though. So if you want to get out of that loop, you got to move. And this is kind of what it's saying here about this. Anything else? I'm sure there's more stuff here, but I'm gonna let y'all go. So thanks for being here, guys. Thanks for all your love and support. Here you are. Don't let anybody drag you around. Something else that came to mind. Okay. So I'm gonna leave you here, guys. Thanks for being here. Thanks for all your love and support and kindness, of course. And I hope to see you soon. Hey, Pal2. So we chose the last Unicorn Tarot. This is going to be a reading. So what is coming in here this Leo season for you? So we have the 8 of Cups. The 8 of Cups is an energy of walking away. Could be walking away, needing to heal a situation, walking away from something that you feel like is no longer good for you, walking away from something that you may have been emotionally attached to, whether that's an idea, person, place, and you know, healing is a part of this. Also, like moving in a direction where you feel like is best for you is something that's here. So we're going to put this to the side, and we're going to first get some of these Once Upon a Dream oracles to start, so we can kind of take a better overall look at what we're looking at. So Leo season plus retrograde here in Venus. So lots to do with relationships in your life and reflecting, making decisions, things from your past resurfacing in relationships, things that need to be resolved, karma being a factor here, balance being a factor in this. Okay. I feel this energy of you doing something that you know is the best thing for you. So what can Paul to expect in this Leo season? Unbreakable bond. So you could be walking away from someone that you felt like you had an unbreakable bond with. But I don't want to quite jump the gun on that. It could be just healing. You and someone healing something that you feel like that you're unbreakable there. Hidden. So for some of you, there could be some kind of hidden motive involved in this, or this is something that you're worried about, or someone's been hiding from you, or there's something that's just it's hidden here that you don't know about. Someone having some kind of influence on this connection that you share with someone perhaps is something that's coming to the surface. You have priorities here. Blessings. I feel like for some of you, you are healing and you're leaving behind things that you're kind of cutting out or getting rid of things that aren't serving you, that you feel like that aren't part of the unknown, that puts you in a place of worry or fear, anxiety or stress. Could be a relationship that you feel like you had an unbreakable bond with someone. You're trying to look at the brighter side. The best way of looking at this now is the blessings and how you can take this kind of lesson here with you and into the future here in clearing is at the bottom of the deck. So yeah, you're clearing out some things. This could be in a relationship, you and someone kind of starting fresh. It could be that the passion is something that's being rebuilt here. But I do feel like something hidden is going to come to light, or something hidden or the unknown, or even if you and someone have been in a kind of wishy-washy kind of energy between each other, there's something that's going to come to light. And I feel like priorities are going to be a part of this. Like, we need to fix this. This is a priority. You both wanting to make that a priority, to fix and clear out the things that don't serve you in this connection, and focus on the blessings that could be here. That could be part of this as well. For some of you, this has to do with something that you felt like was unbreakable to you. It was just something that was never going to end in some kind of way, and there's something hidden there that you didn't see that you're needing to address and look at and do what's best for you here. Focus on what you have at hand and move forward. Cleaning up something. We have a Four of Cups here. So this is something that you've been thinking about a lot, something that you keep reliving, something of your past, something that's keeping you from your happiness. Some kind of feeling of possibly someone's energy that you just can't quite get away from. We have a Knight of Wands here, so this could have been a Knight of Wands and a Nine of Wands. Okay, I don't want to get that confused there. This could have been something that you thought it wasn't. Something that you thought it wasn't. You know, this could have been something that you've been fighting for a long time. There could be someone here that's coming in that you see as in a Knight of Wands kind of energy. Someone that could be a player, could be someone that's very hot and cold, someone that's coming back around, that's going to test you or challenge you in some kind of way. This is going to be a bit of a struggle. It could also be that this is someone that you keep reminiscing or thinking about, someone that's coming in that could have regrets, bringing some things to light or some things that are hidden here. Could put you in a place to where you feel like it's not going to be an easy situation. It's not going to be easy for you to address or to deal with. Have the Empress energy, so this is stepping into your power here. Taurus, Libra energy, stepping into a place to where you're trying to do what's best for you. You know, you're showing yourself that love and support that you need. Ace of Wands here in reverse. So you could be walking away from an opportunity, or you could be wanting a fresh new start or a fresh new opportunity here as well. I can see that. Moving towards something, wanting to grow something. And if something's not growing, or you feel like it's not working out in the way that you wanted it to, it's like knowing that you have to step away from that, knowing that you have to move away from that and do what's best here for yourself. This could also look in the way of you looking at a lost opportunity in the best way possible. Like, no wonder that didn't work out, or I know why this shouldn't work out, or there's a reason this isn't going the way that I thought I wanted it to. And like having a understanding of that and clearing out that energy is what's going to happen here. Tell me about the Four of Cups. The Five of Pentacles. This is something, someone could have left you out in the cold, or you could be thinking about how you've left someone else out in the cold here. This could also be just not being in a very good place for yourself, not feeling the abundance within yourself, or time has been a factor here. How much time has gone by. The time that you've invested here in separating yourself from someone, or someone separating themselves from you. Like, how long has it been since you've been feeling this isolation from this person or this place or whatever this is, and you still have this is still affecting you in some kind of way? Regretting leaving someone out in the cold, and the time that's gone by is something that's here as well. Why is that Knight of Wands? This could be someone coming, you know, towards you. Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune. This Knight of Wands with the Wheel of Fortune, seeing something, seeing an opportunity to turn something into a fortunate thing, right? Wanting to take action towards an opportunity to, I mean, you see those two clocks here with that Wheel of Fortune there? It's like wanting to take a chance, wanting to move quickly towards something, to have an opportunity, I feel like here, to fight for something or straighten something out, and whether that's yourself or with someone else. Why is this Knight of Wands here? Two of Pentacles. So you're juggling things, or you have options here, or you don't feel like you're wanting balance, okay? You're wanting balance, and this is the challenge. This is the difficulty. This is what you want to fight for. It's like fighting for your position is something that I'm seeing here as well. Or fighting for your needs to be met, or fighting for making this decision is something that's difficult, though. Tell me about the Empress, please. The Magician in reverse. Something is not going in your favor, and you're needing to nurture that idea so that you can look at it in a positive way moving forward. Something's not coming together. You know, you may feel as if you're not gaining what it is that you need out of a situation or out of someone, or there's just this unknown if this person has what it is that you need in order to have this new beginning. Can I manifest a new beginning here? Can I manifest growth in this? Can I now take everything that I've learned up until this point and do what's best for myself? Some of you may have to walk away from an opportunity, or some of you may have done that. Tell me about that Ace of Wands in reverse. Three of Wands in reverse. Yeah, this is like a plan not going as you wanted it to, needing to reroute, needing to change the direction, needing to go back to the drawing board. For some of you, someone is wanting to clear the air about making a difficult decision, but needing to do what's best for themselves here. Not taking the opportunity to move in a particular direction. King of Swords in reverse at the bottom of the deck. So someone is not being fully honest here, or maybe you're not being fully honest with yourself in a situation, but you need to. And this is what's kind of coming in here. Needing to prioritize yourself. Give Give me a cross card for the, hold on now. Eight of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, King of Cups, Eight of Cups. Okay, so there's that Eight of Cups. Scorpio energy here, King of Cups, Ace of Swords, and the Eight of Pentacles. Some of you are walking away from someone that you have these heavy, big emotions for, and you're needing to look at the truth of that in order to, and this is about you working on yourself, looking at the truth of that, and moving forward, making progress here. In order for me to make progress, I need to move on from this, you know, and being honest with yourself about that. For others of you, I feel like this is you for some of you, this is like the truth about moving something forward, wanting to move something forward. And you have to kind of emotionally detach from the idea of that. Having a lot of emotions in something that you don't feel like is going to move forward, and needing to emotionally detach from that. Tell me about that Five of Pentacles here with the Four of Cups. Something that happened here. I feel like the Seven of Wands. This is a challenge. This is the conflict as far as needing to defend something. Okay, so it's just like I need to defend some regrets that I have, or I need to defend my honor, or I need to defend why I'm in a position that I'm in, or I'm not where I want to be, or I feel like I've left someone out in the cold. I need to understand that. I need to know that. And this is the challenge that's here for you. This is what's kept you kind of stuck, you know, the Nine of Wands with the Wheel of Fortune. Hoping for an opportunity. We have a Ten of Wands in reverse. Hoping for an opportunity to have some kind of radical change in a relationship, or for someone to kind of change their point of view or perspective of something. Tell me about that Nine of Wands here with that Two of Pentacles, please. The Eight of Swords in reverse. You know, the fight here for you is getting out of your head and looking at your priorities, or the options that you have here in front of you. Because the Two of Pentacles is a card of priorities as well. You know, so needing to do what's best for yourself and getting out of your head about it. Even though it's hard, it's going to test your faith here. It's going to test your limits. You know, you're going to have to really listen to your intuition here and do what's best. Making a decision here for yourself. It's Empress with the Magician here. Knight of Swords in reverse. If you don't feel like someone's being completely honest with you here, or you feel like you don't want to make an impulsive decision, and you need to do what's best for you, I feel like that's something that you need to play out. Because you may feel, for some of you, you may read someone as being, someone feels misunderstood. For some of you, you may feel misunderstood by someone. You may feel like someone feels like you are manipulative, or you are impulsive. And that's something that you want to clear, right? Clear the air of. That you're just doing what's best for you here in some kind of way. For others of you, it's like you're seeing someone as being not good for you. I mean, not being honest with you, or about a new beginning. There's someone here that may not be honest with you about wanting a new beginning, or the way a new beginning is going or starting. They're not fully have decided on that. They're not being honest about maybe the truth of what they want or what they have or what they can create here in some kind of way. The Two of Swords just came out in reverse in my hand. Someone's not wanting to make a decision here fully. This is also like they're not being honest with you. They're trying to, possibly someone that could keep you in your head about what it is. I mean, they don't know what they want. It's like, I want to have a new beginning here, but this is that also can be like just a really hard decision to make. Okay, let's keep going. Three of Wands in the reverse with the Ace of Wands, please. Yeah, the Page of Wands. This is a message. This is a good news, though. This is something that gives you a sense of direction. So something here for somebody is not working out in the way that something, like I said before, is not working out in the way that you want it to, and that's actually going to give you inspiration of some sort to choose something different. This is going to inspire you to choose something different. Someone's going to be, you know, I mean, I feel like there's a sense of clearing the air and something. This is confusing to me. And I want to pull some different cards for it because I want to make sure I get it right. You have a Hierophant here, so this is a lesson that's being learned. And a Queen of Cups and a Knight of Cups. Strength, there's your Leo energy. And there's one here that's stuck. 10 of Cups. This is someone that's, you know, using their inner strength and patience in order to achieve what it is that they want. You have a 10 of Cups, a Knight of Cups, and a Queen of Cups here with the Hierophant coming at you. I mean, you have an Ace of Pentacles in reverse, though, underneath that. It's just a lost opportunity. And it's gonna make you pull on your inner strength here and reflect on what it is that brings you true happiness. There's a lesson in love here, okay? And either turning down an opportunity with that 4 of Cups that's there, or having to walk away with that 8 of Cups from an opportunity that you see as commitment, family, and this could just be, you know, why you've walked away from that, clearing the air, needing to do what's best for yourself, or why someone else is and you're needing to choose something else for yourself. But it's going to give you a sense of this drive here, like that Leo sees in that passion, in order to, it's going to boost you into a direction to where you're doing what's best for yourself, no matter the situation, okay? You're taking the lesson here in this. Blessings, the Hierophant. For me, is you're taking the lesson here within this. Okay, so I want to get let's get some of these cards here. This is kind of, I saw apology. I mean, that can be the Knight of Cups. Someone apologizing here. About not nurturing a commitment, perhaps. I feel like somebody walked away from an opportunity. Yeah. Yep. Someone was not honest here about a foundation or a union or seeing something. This could even be marriage. Like someone wasn't honest about a relationship, right? A foundation. And moving slowly, you know, and being like they were on board with something. It's like someone wasn't being honest with you or with themselves about that, and they could have turned down an opportunity here, like things were going good, and then there's this opportunity that was lost. Needing to have patience and strength and confidence. To do what's right or do what's best or have that ultimate fulfillment here. I think somebody, it's like wanting to apologize or open up emotionally over a lesson that was learned with that in some kind of way. Doing things differently, wanting to do things differently. Okay, that came out in pile 1. What did you want from me? This person could have been confused because they may have felt like you were, I did say this earlier in a way, like maybe you were manipulating a situation, or like, this is like, I was confused about what the truth was. Why you were wanting to take some kind of action, or why you were being so impulsive about something. And if there was some kind of manipulation behind that in some kind of way, or not wanting to represent yourself in that way. But I feel like there's some kind of need to have a conversation or want to have a conversation. For some of you, this is something that never fully transpires, right? And you have to get to a place where you clear it out, though, and you move on. And it's not going to manifest. You're not going to have that conversation that you wanted. This person's not going to take that action towards you. And you need to just learn from this and move forward. And your intuition may be already kind of telling you that. You just need to clear the air here and move forward. You may be wondering or wanting to know what this person really wanted from you, if they've left you out in the cold. This is the challenge. This is what you keep thinking about, reminiscing about. And you're needing to take this as an opportunity to have some kind of significant change here. This person needs to do that and get out of their head. You need to get out of your head. Make a decision. And for some of you, this decision is not being made in the way that you anticipated, or it's not coming together in the way you anticipated, and you're needing to let go of that idea and go back to the drawing board here. Sacrifice is giving up something now for a future reward. Divine timing is a part of this. Everything has a higher purpose and support. Yeah. I mean, this kind of came out in the other pile. You know, sticking to your priorities, what you need to do or what someone's needed to do, and having possibly to make some sacrifices here. Or maybe you've made some sacrifices for someone else, and that was something that you didn't understand. Why, if they had that opportunity, why didn't they take it? It could be that they didn't want that responsibility in some kind of way, shape, or form, or they weren't ready to take that on, take on that opportunity in some kind of way. They weren't ready to make some kind of sacrifices here. And divine timing, you know, everything has a higher purpose, and them, for some of you, maybe they weren't being completely honest about the support that they needed here. Passion. That's number 14, which is Temperance and Tarot, Aquarius energy. You may be wondering if this person is, if that's just something, if that's all they want here from you, is passion. Maybe that was confusing to this person here. If you're manipulating them or they were you in some kind of way. We have number 14 to 15 here, so this has been a progressive understanding, right? That's the Devil energy there. So Capricorn energy was spy. So this person could be spying on you at this time. Or this could just represent that it's like something that you had to give up on. There could have been an outside influence here in this, in some way, shape, or form. Someone spying on someone else. So you had to sacrifice this, especially if this was something that was hidden. You know, you see that here. A hidden relationship or a hidden bond that you share. Needing to put your priorities in order. Focus on your blessings, clearing out the air. Why is divine timing here? Healing. Knowing everything would heal in divine timing and happiness. New discoveries that lead to celebrations. Love yourself first. I see life differently now. Putting in the work is also here. So this is like needing to put in that work on yourself. This is like an understanding, I feel like, between you and a situation. What was hidden from you is going to come to light, I feel. And some sacrifices that were made. And the understanding of it all being in divine timing and having a higher purpose as far as your own healing goes is part of this. I think that at the end of this, there's this idea that either the two of you, if there's someone else here, or this is just you knowing that you need to support your own happiness. Love yourself first. You know what it is that you need to do for yourself here. Even if there's a tough decision that needs to be made. Giving that acknowledgement of that, that you were trying to or wanting to choose a different direction and why. Doing what's best for yourself is something that's here. Or the two of you kind of healing in divine timing and then having a supportive kind of energy that's there. If this is like family or something like that with that Hierophant. In that moment, I didn't care and I see life differently now. So there's definitely this understanding that's here that if this is a relationship that I'm seeing with Unbreakable Bond and what's hidden, I think that the two of you at the end of this are going to understand yourselves in this relationship differently from what you were in the past. What you didn't care about at the time before is something that's changed here for you now. There's a lesson behind all that. Especially about what you need in a relationship, what you need as far as support in a relationship goes, and what brings you your own happiness and what doesn't, you know. And I do see overall sense of healing here. Okay. I want to get some, what do I want to get? I want to get some ASEAN. Actually, I know this might get more complicated, but I want to get some love oracles. But this seems very interesting. Some of you are going to have to come to the terms or come to terms with, you may not understand why something is happening now, but you're needing to step away from being, not knowing what there is. You know, you're not meant to know that at this time. You're meant to heal. You don't need to know, is what they're saying. What someone wanted from you, perhaps. You didn't need to know. You needed to heal. You didn't. If you would have known that information now, or if you would have known then, like you wanted, you wouldn't have understood it the same way. But now that you've went through some healing, and the time has been a factor here for you, now the two of you can come back together, or you can just have a new understanding of the situation when this information does come out to the surface. Because you see things differently now from the way you did then, because you've cleaned up some of your own shadows, you know, and what your priorities are. And you put in some work here on yourself. You will see the success from that, and you will be able to, you know, move forward and do what's best for you here. This is a lesson, guys. Healing. Yeah, right on top of healing. Look at that. Isn't that awesome? Wounds improving, mending, and progress. Yeah. And that clear quartz right there, you know, seeing things clearly now. Making progress, moving forward. In between the lines, I get kind of excited. So, hidden meaning. Yeah. Whatever it was that you were, the hidden meaning behind this, and I know this is like, yeah, you know, I'm healing, that kind of thing. But the hidden meaning behind this is that you've made improvements here, you know. In a way, you've had to sacrifice yourself in a way because of what you didn't know, just to get yourself out of the feelings that you were feeling. You know, you've had to do what's best for you here. Anything else? Storm warning. Upheaval, obstacle, wrecking ball, and drama. You could have avoided some drama here, you know. If this information, whatever this is, I feel like some of you, it's just going to be different for everybody. I don't want to get too far into that because everybody's situation is just going to be different, what this information is, right? Or what this understanding is. But when this comes back to you in a way, it's going to all make sense. And it's, like I said, only going to make sense because of the healing that you've done. And this, it's like saying that this is going to cause some sort of obstacle here in your way, but you will be able to work through it and process through it, Hierophant energy, because of the healing work that you've done here. You'll be able to see clearly the hidden part that's here, either with this person or the motive or, you know, whatever it is. Let's just say it's going to hit a little differently. And you're going to react way differently than you would have when you really wanted to understand or have that information in the past. You're going to kind of avoid, in a way, more of a upheaval than what there needs to be, because you're supporting yourself here. This can also be someone that's seeing things differently and wanting to clear the air. You know what I mean? Okay, I'm gonna get some eyes in, and then we're gonna get overall advice. This could be why someone has isolated themselves from any kind of passion here with you. You have soulmate here and Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, so seeing the reason why someone was here in your life, I feel like. You have Wheel of Fortune here twice. You may have an opportunity here as well. Yeah, make an effort. There's someone here, I feel like, that's going to come towards you, wanting to make an effort here, wanting to take an opportunity to make an effort in a relationship. And I think that you're going to have a decision here. You have love here, but cutting is under that. I feel like for a lot of you, though, whatever happened here has put you in a place to where you better know yourself and what it is that you truly want, what your Ten of Cups is, and what you want in a relationship. And you're clearing out a lot of shadows, so you're seeing love differently and soulmates differently, and what aligns with you and what you really want to put effort and work into. You know, supporting your own happiness here. And this is a lesson playing out, right? And some of you, I mean, you've been cutting the unhealthy, toxic attachments or cycles out of love. And for some of you, this is a relationship that you're in, that you're cutting some of that stuff out of, trying to restart with someone. Okay, let's get one of these. These are the Human Spirit Oracles. I forgot to mention that in pile 1. What do you have here for pile 2's advice? Okay, so I'm going to take it in reverse. It's the Am I Blue question. It's a question, Am I Blue? And it's number 2, which is strange. Pile 1 had number 1. Okay, Am I Blue in reverse. These are kind of funny, so bear with me. They sometimes can be a little difficult to read. Blue ain't your color. Have you become so numb to everything around you that you feel absolutely nothing for the state of the world? Sometimes we get caught up in our feelings And we disassociate with them and ignore them because we would rather not feel them, especially when they make us feel blue. But they are called feelings for a reason. They are meant to be expressed, experienced, and they often highlight lessons that we need to learn. If we are constantly ignoring our feelings, then we're not completing assignments that the universe has assigned to us. When we live our lives suppressing our emotions and feelings, we walk through life like a zombie. It is often easier to ignore our feelings than feel them, especially when they make us feel blue. Don't be a class clown, flunking out of your own life. Be the overachiever, that A+ student in the front row. So again, this is about you choosing to make your effort towards what really aligns with you when it comes to a soulmate here. For some of you, this is about getting over something or moving on past something, feeling those emotions of, healing past something. Seeing the hidden meaning here, the silver lining, the lesson, and moving past, the drama, moving past all that. Either with someone or without someone. And it's just, different for everybody, depending on your situation here. Okay, so let's get a few initials. These are charms in here as well. So the nutcracker's in the bowl, so Christmas could be relevant here for some of you. It could also be that this is a level of needing to protect yourself or stand guard. Do, what it is that you believe in, what it is that you align with. You have the shell here, so knowing when to be in your shell, when to come out of your shell. Expressing yourself is something that's here. We have the snake, so Kundalini awakening could be something that's here, that passion energy. Aligning your feminine, masculine energies within yourself can also represent some deception that's here, or not putting up with any kind of unhealthy or toxic traits. And shedding your skin and changing, the way that you see love again. So we have the heart here as well. We have a lot of initials, actually. We have Z, E, N, O, Q, almost said O, so maybe. S, T, Q, A, E, S, and F. I heard feed your soul, even though we don't have a D. Erase, even though we don't have an R. Erase the things that don't serve you in your life, don't serve you in your thoughts, and don't feed into that. This is about you learning to feed into the things that do make you happy and not feeding into those things that don't. Stepping outside of yourself, stepping away from things that don't align with you. Making that decision for yourself, even though those are tough feelings and tough decisions, needing to do what's best, knowing who you are. Fast is right here, so this may be something that comes in kind of fast. We have C here as well. Somebody could bring some heavy emotions that seems like it comes in very quickly with C. Out to the sea is something that I've heard as well, so it could be something that comes in and goes out very quickly. Okay, so I'm going to hold this up so y'all can see. Nothing else is kind of, even though there's a lot here, I feel like nothing's really standing out to me. We do have seat here, so sit down is something that I heard in my head. Take a seat. Maybe you're going to sit something out. You did have that Ace of Wands here in reverse, so choosing not to engage, choosing not to participate in something. Could be drama, walking away, choosing not to participate in that. You're going to handle a situation differently. You'll feel yourself handling a situation differently. Okay, so I'm going to leave you here. Thanks, guys, for being here. Thanks for all your love and support and all your kindness, of course. And I hope to see you guys soon. Bye. Hey, pile 3. So if you chose the Mystic Mundanes Tarot, this is going to be your reading. So what is coming towards you this Leo season? So we're starting your reading off here. This is the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. So you may be relocating or moving or transitioning out of a stability that you're currently in. Something could be changing with your stability that you're currently in. This could be a home, environment, work, relationship. Something that you've maintained a sense of long-term stability is going to be changing. There's going to be some kind of upheaval here for some of you. Okay, so let's put tarot aside. I'm going to go ahead and grab, look at there, there's strength. There's that Leo season there. We're going to grab some of the Once Upon a Dream Oracles to start. To get an overall good look here at what we're going to focus on. Where's this connection? Where is this season, Leo season, taking my pile 3s? So we're starting with divine timing. So divine timing is at play here. Where is this taking my pile 3s, Leo season? We have gift. That's a lot that just came out. We have patience and isolation at the bottom of the deck. I'm going to take patience though. So in divine timing, we have gift. Seeing the gift of things in divine timing could be part of this. Something you've possibly been kind of waiting for. This could be having options here, be feeling exciting about the options that you have, and competition is here as well. So you could be, for some of you, in divine timing, you're going to see where you are as a gift, and whatever you're having some kind of upheaval in is could be actually a good opportunity for you. You may have some options coming towards you that you're going to be excited about, and there could be competition around this. You could have others competing for you in some kind of way, or competing for, this could be in a job, a career, a home, or whatever this is. You may be selling a home, or you may be relocating or something to this nature, but you're going to have some options to be excited about. And I do feel like competition obviously is a part of this. This may be that you're single, and because of the way things have played out, you're going to get this gift of having some options here to be something to be excited about. Some other people maybe competing for your attention in some kind of way. You've had patience. You have not been forgotten. You've been experiencing some sort of heartbreak here. And I feel like for a lot of you, it's like you've been having a lot of faith in this situation, putting everything into the favor of the wheel, things working out in divine timing, seeing anything that you have as a gift. For some of you, could actually be getting a gift of something tangible, like for some of you, this could be your finances, you've waited patiently and you've finally got that financial gift that you've been waiting on, which is going to give you some opportunities or some options, and you're going to be able to be excited about whatever this is, but there's competition that's here. Interesting. Tell me more about this. What's coming towards my pile 3s in this Leo season? What can they expect? The Chariot, Cancer energy. So moving towards a positive direction. So that's a good thing. Doing what's best for you here. Things moving quickly. Cancer energy. So this could have to do with stability or home. You have a King of Cups here. So something that you feel emotionally well imbalanced with. Scorpio energy here. For some of you, this is a gift in a mature relationship. Because for some of you, you could have handled something very maturely, and this is why you're getting this gift here from the divine, from spirit. For others of you, this is just doing what's best for yourself, and being mature about a situation has gotten you somewhere or something. So what is options? The Hermit. So you're going to have some options, and you're going to need to kind of go within and think about this. This is Virgo energy. Thinking about your options, what direction you want to take. Okay. I'm not going to take all these, but the Lover's just flipped out. So an option in love. You may have options in love. You have a Knight of Pentacles in reverse. You have a Four of Cups in reverse and Temperance in reverse. So for some of you, you may have options in love, or you may be putting love on the back burner to focus on yourself and your own happiness at this time. Tell me about the excitement that's here. The Nine of Wands. Is there something here that you're wanting to fight for yourself? You know, this is you're gonna feel really excited here, and this is gonna be something that tests you. Maybe a bit of a struggle. Tell me about the competition. The Star. This is like, you know, something's going to be difficult, but you're excited about it. And the Star is that wish that you've had. This has been my wish. But you may be competing for this. This is like, you may be competing for some kind of opportunity here. Or maybe some of you may be out competing the opportunity. Like, you're the star here. And there's other people competing for your attention, your time, your energy. Tell me about the Chariot here. I'm just pulling these out, and then we're going to go back through it, okay? You have an Eight of Swords with the Chariot. So getting out of your head and getting to a calmer place. Doing what's for your highest good. Why is this King of Cups here? The King of Pentacles in the reverse. So King of Cups, the King of Pentacles in reverse. So feeling better emotionally about maybe possibly letting go of something, or like, it's like you feel you're taking a mature route. I'm not doing good where I am. I don't feel confident. I don't feel secure. I don't feel safe. For some of you, this is a gift that's going to help you with this, especially if this is having to do with your finances in some kind of way. This may be kind of a financial kind of setback, especially if this has to do with like getting a loan or getting a something like that, where you feel like you're trying to see it as a gift, like it's an opportunity should you take it. It may not be exactly what you wanted, but it will put you in a place that's good for you, if that makes sense. This is like you looking past the stability of something and needing to find the balance in that within yourself as well. Looking at other options. For some of you, this is like, I can't continue to wait for someone to gift me something here. I need to be mature in this, find balance and peace here, and find what options I do have at hand. So tell me about the Hermit that's here. The Hierophant. So this is a lesson in going within, doing what's best for you. This can be about commitment. This could be something that you feel like is a higher authority over you in some kind of way, a financial institution perhaps for some of you that it is giving you some options here. You're having to look at it. Something to get you past. It's like something that you've been fighting for or wanting for a long time, and you're finally seeing that you can get past this, whatever this is. Tell me about that Knight of Wands. Ten of Cups. This is emotional fulfillment. Feeling like this will emotionally fulfill you, so it's something that you want to fight for. This could be family. This could be this is your dream. I mean, this is what you want. This is what you put a lot of emotion into. Something that has been a struggle for you. And you're finally being able to be excited about that. Tell me about the Star. The Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. So this may have been something that you feel like you were losing hope with, or something that you've lost an opportunity with in the past that you've needed to heal from. Maybe it had to do with competition, something not working out in your favor, and you were patient there, and now it's coming back around for healing. And this could also be that for some of you, you could be giving up on something for something else. Does that make sense? It may not get you to that high place that you wanted to be as far as your own structure or your own sense of security goes, but it is going to get you somewhere. You're having to look at your options. You are excited about this, but it is a bit of a struggle because you may be having to fight for what you want or kind of change the idea of what that is. I feel like there's going to be some kind of adjustment that's here, but for some of you, this is, you don't want to lose an opportunity here to outdo some kind of competition that could be here. Like, I thought this was lost and it's here, finally here again. Sorry guys. Okay, so I want to get more into this. Tell me about, hold on. Tell me about this Eight of Swords here with this Chariot energy. What's coming towards them for Leo season? What can they expect? Temperance in reverse. So there's been something here that you have not felt exactly secure about. It's been out of balance here. You've been in your head a lot about that, and you know that you need to get to a better place. It's going to help kind of boost you there. Sagittarius energy there. This is something that could have been frustrating. Like you felt like you were giving a lot of your time and energy, but not getting anything in return, that kind of thing. Or what you wanted wasn't exactly aligned with you, but you're just now realizing that. Tell me about that King of Cups with that King of Pentacles in the reverse. This has Seven of Wands, so this is about a challenge. It could be that you may have, for some of you, two different people here that are competing for you. One of them may be more stable than the other. One of them you may have a lot of emotions for. The other one's just maybe more practical. I think that you're choosing your emotions here. You have a Four of Pentacles. So this could be that you're putting up some kind of boundary here as well. Or you're wanting to hold on to something. I'm going to go back to the other scenario, though, with that Seven of Wands. Is like, this is something that you know you're going to have to fight for. Or it's not going to be easy, you know? Maintaining a sense of emotional stability. So sorry, guys. Okay, the Hierophant. Let's see what that's about. What's this Hierophant Hermit energy? Two of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, I think that some of you may be changing your plans. You're gonna have, this is gonna give you some options, and about what it is that you want to commit to, what it is that you have in front of you, which direction you want to take, and whatever you had planned in the past is not going in the way that you thought it would. This is what's coming towards you, so this may have not happened quite yet. Especially if there's two different people here that are competing for you, then this is you having to go within to figure out which direction to take and being confused about that, but trying to listen to your inner guidance and the knowledge that you've learned up until this point. Why is that Ten of Cups there? Strength in reverse. It may be that you're seeing this wish that you have, this emotional fulfillment of something, being your weakness, being something that you have to fight against. I know I really want this really bad. Like, this is where my emotions are. This is what I want. This is what I desire. But I need to kind of, also heard running out of patience. Like not getting what it is that you want at the time that you want it and running out of patience with that. Needing to tame that is here. You know, this is a test in your faith This has been something that's tested you, tested your inner strength, because it's something that you feel so passionate or desire for. So tell me about the Ace of Pentacles here in reverse with the Star. This could be a relationship. As I say that, here you have this, the Lovers. So a choice in love, you know, and for some of you, this is, you have an option here to heal something, or you have an option in a relationship. Competition is here. So you may have two options in a relationship, and you may have to turn down one of them. I think you're going to be faced with a choice. And for some of you, this has just to do with what it is that you feel like aligns with you best, and what you want to accomplish for yourself. And you may have to turn down something. You're going to have some options here. Okay, do it this way or do it this way. No matter what it has to do with, your stability, your relationship, some kind of sense of security, some kind of goal, dream that you have, whatever this is, in Leo season, you're going to possibly have to walk away from something in order to reestablish something for yourself. Like you've waited patiently long enough, it's not coming together, and so you're having to redirect to go a different way. For some of you, this has to do with, now you have this offer or some kind of new influence in front of you where you can make something happen. It may not be exactly what you wanted, but it's a challenge to kind of find a sense of balance with that. But you have this option, so you need to go within and decide if this is how to redirect yourself, you know, how to plan properly so you make the right decision for yourself here. And this is going to be something that tests your faith. You're going to, it's going to be a challenge, period. It could be between two different people, and you have a sense of value in each for different reasons. Tell me more about this, Lovers. Gemini energy, Leo energy, of course. Sagittarius is here, Scorpio, Cancer as well. The Fool. This is taking a leap, guys. I feel like for a lot of you, this has to do with a relationship. Having faith in a relationship that you have a dream about. Having faith that you possibly can outdo the competition. But this is a brand new beginning in something it is that you love. Tell me about that Two of Pentacles in reverse. The Nine of Swords in reverse. It could be that, you know, you're finally getting to a point to where you can see things better. I've been patient, and now I see clearly. Now I see clearly why something I really wanted maybe didn't work out for me. Now I see clearly who I need to choose. Now I see clearly what I need for myself, how to nurture myself, how I can get myself out of the situation. Judgment in reverse. There's this feeling of you stop blaming others. You have a Queen of Cups here and a Princess of Cups and a Knight of Swords. The Three of Swords is under that with the Page of Swords. For some of you, this has to do with forgiveness, forgiving someone or forgiving a situation, taking action here. Some kind of apology being a part of this, or some sort of, with this Page of Cups, forgiveness and an apology here, taking action. Cancer energy here, Queen of Cups. With the Judgment in reverse. This is like reflection. Being honest with yourself and not blaming others or not blaming someone else for something not working out in the way that you wanted it to, but going a different route and getting your head out of that so that you can have a new beginning here for yourself. You can choose who you need, who you want. For some of you, you are choosing between two, and you're in your head about who is best suited for you. And for some of you, I feel like your emotions are outweighing the practicability here. And that's the challenge. And fear of the unknown, fear of not knowing how something's going to work out, fear of not knowing if you have other options or if you should choose something else, is something that you're needing to go within and figure out. And I think that what it is that you truly want, what would bring you true full happiness, is where your weakness lies. That's where the struggle is. That's what you're fighting for, is trying to understand that. And figuring out what your ultimate dream would be, and healing, maybe possibly for some of you, choosing yourself over someone else, because you still need to get out of your head here. Did I just say choosing someone else over yourself? I meant it the other way around. Maybe this is something that you've done in the past. You chose someone else's needs over your own. And here now you're learning to choose your own needs over someone else. Not being a fool in a relationship, doing what's best for you. Not wanting to be in something that causes you anxiety or stress, you know? Reflecting. Okay, regret is there. I can't do this is here as well. Quit telling yourself that you can't do something as something that's here. Okay. So we have, I feel so drawn to you. I hope I'll see you again sometime. Regret, someone feels remorse for the way that they treated you. Energy activation. I miss you, I want you, I don't know what to say. What else? Whoa. Whoa. At the bottom of the deck, I love dreaming of you. We're safe there. Fear of the unknown and a commitment is something that's here. Fear of losing your options is something that's here. I'm working through that. Maybe turning the opportunity down in love because you need to heal, with that star and that Ace of Pentacles being in reverse as well. Trust. It's safe to trust in this situation. You broke my heart. Yeah, not wanting to have regrets here because you possibly got your heart broken. We have this energy activation, and I fantasize about you. There's someone here that you still have some kind of emotions to, or some kind of idea or thought or wanting something that you still are very much emotionally attached to. You feel very drawn to. You feel like you really want that, you know, but you don't know how to access it fully. And this is what you're going to be processing through in this Leo season. Trusting that something's going to go out in your favor in divine timing. Staying faithful, staying excited about something, fighting for what it is that you want, not wanting to have regrets. There's something here to do with you've connected through a fantasy of something. Like you're seeing past the illusion or the fantasy of something, and you're seeing down to the core of what it is that you need. Okay? It's like what I want to say is the bottom line here in this. You're seeing to the core of what it is that you really need for yourself, and you're taking action with that. Trusting in the situation, however it unfolds, that it's meant to unfold for that reason. Home. Yeah. This, I feel like for some of you, has to do with where you feel like you belong, or changing your home or environment in some kind of way. Anxiety. Getting out of your head here. Getting out of your head possibly about a relationship, you know. Player. There's a karmic lesson behind this for some of you, or you feel like this is something that's going to test you, perhaps. finances. I said that a couple of times. Grass is greener. Jealousy, better option. Unhappy, deserve better. And proposal. Someone, yeah, this is about you choosing, guys, I'm going to say this, but I feel like this. This may have to do with your own security in something, whether that's a home environment or whatever. But overall, this is about you not feeling balanced, being in your head, and needing to get yourself out of that, needing to find safety and security in a situation. And it could be that there's someone here that you may feel could be coming towards you, causing some stress, or something that's coming in that's causing you stress. And some of you may have to let go of some of your finances. You may, with that loan or whatever's there, you may have to make adjustments in order to gain something, you know. And for some of you, this is someone that could be coming back around, that is coming back around for material reasons or material influences. Maybe this is kind of you implementing that you deserve better. You know, someone is offering you something here. And you're trying to, for some of you, there's two different people here that you're kind of looking at, and you're saying, which one's a better option for me? Okay. Lots of different kinds of scenarios, I feel, in this pile. I don't know if a lot of people pick this pile, and I also felt very drawn to these, so I'm going to grab one. It's like you're having to choose past a fantasy of something and actual practicability in something. Like, I have to be practical here. I can't be just like blowing my money on this. Or I have to be practical here. This relationship, this person's just a player. They're never going to commit. Or I have to be practical here with what I choose to, how I choose to move my environment to get me to a better place. And maybe it's a place where it causes me a little bit of stress, but I know that it's better for me in this situation, right? What advice do you have here for Paul 3 about Leo season? So something that you've been feeling an urge for, but this is when you're finally kind of taking action towards it. Windfall of abundance. Okay. An increase in abundance is arriving in many different forms, some of them unexpected. That's that gift energy that we saw before. Someone kind of bestowing some kind of gift to you, or you finally getting, you know, that loan that you've been waiting for, or whatever this is. Be open to receiving and know that this abundance comes to you to support your life purpose, health, and charitable work. So whatever it is that you've been doing, or you've been asking for, you've been wanting, even if this is a relationship, that is something that's going to come into fruition. It could be around Christmas time. You do have Santa Claus there, so the end of December, if you don't celebrate Christmas. It could be something that comes at the end of the year, 6 months from now, but this is a timeless reading. So, I mean, this is we're talking about Leo season, though. But I do feel like if you've just stumbled across this reading and it's something that you wanted to listen to, then it could be it's just around Christmas time this can unfold, or something has, or this is something you've been waiting since then. Yeah, some kind of generous gift you've been waiting for since then, finally coming into fruition. There's a lot to do with finances here, so I feel like for some of you, you're getting some kind of unexpected, perhaps, maybe some of you expecting, but didn't know when it was going to happen. And then you have to play your cards right moving forward. And for some of you, this has to do with abundance in a relationship. Like someone that you feel like is just gives you everything that you've ever wanted in a relationship. But you have to choose between where your heart is and where practicability lies, you know? Because there may be somebody here that you fantasize about that may not be necessarily good for you. Someone that broke your heart here. Someone that you don't know if you can trust. And then there's someone that you do. So some of you have a choice at hand. Okay. Man. Oh, I feel like I got just thrown around like a ping pong ball in this reading. So there was a lot of different kinds of situations. Some of you may resonate with all of them. just like different things that are going to happen in this Leo season. We have a fishbowl in reverse. It's the number 5. I feel that being in the fishbowl. Yeah, and for some of you, this is like that choice, you know, more fish in the sea kind of thing. Okay, so I'm going to read to you what this means. The fishbowl. Number 5 is about change. Losing something, gaining something, something changing significantly. Okay. Is that caffeine or just a charismatic personality coming through? Clearly, you're a big fish in a little pond, but remember to not be imposing to others around you. Are you feeling especially social today? This is great, but please keep in mind that other people are used to swimming alone and not in a school. Learn to read others' social cues. Does the person that you are interacting with seem to be the one of those solitary swimmers? If so, then let us remember boundaries and allow that person to open up in their own time. If you're if you are sucking up all the air in the room, then others will have to find some elsewhere. It's that competition thing that's there. If you want someone to open up, then try making a safe space for them to do so. Sometimes you can do that just by leaving space and breathe and silence for them. We have all felt like a fish out of water at some point, and you have since been through it and found your stroke. It is time to make room for others to do the same. When they see the big fish making room for them, they will feel acknowledged and safe. So there could be someone here that you feel a lot with, that you maybe it's a wish and you don't want to lose an opportunity with that person. But again, it needs to be safe, or it's safe to trust in this situation. This is something this person's needing to go through or experience, or this is what you're needing to go through and experience. If you can trust the situation, it could have something to do with finances. Can you trust this person? Can you trust this, this situation financially? Is this going to be okay? Can you handle this? That kind of thing is there. I feel this energy of just not getting too far ahead of yourself, no matter what this is about. It's just not getting too far ahead of yourself. So you may be getting some kind of gift you've been waiting for, but not allowing it to take you over. Try to not make any mistakes there. This could be some kind of lesson that you're learning, choosing the right path and not being afraid of what you don't know or see or understand. Yeah. Not letting that get the best of you, right? Not being impatient. Allowing things to play out and unfold. Even if you feel like this desire and this is what you want, that 10 of Cups, that 9 of Wands is saying it's going to be a challenge because you do feel this excitement for whatever this is, but you need to be smart here. Wow. Okay. You have the super interesting. You have this here, which is the thimble, making sure something is what it looks like, and protecting yourself as well. You have a battery here, so you may feel like you're running on empty. You may feel as if you need to take some time to yourself, take a break of some sort, or you need more energy for something. This is like trying to test you, right? You have this, the crow here. So seeing things from a higher vision and not just in the moment is something that's here. Like that practicability's there, right? You have this here. Somebody broke your heart. You have the half of a heart. So there's something that you're still carrying. You feel like you still are hurting here. And that could be influencing you in a reality of a relationship. Goodness. You have Coco here. K-O-K-O. You have Z and S. Okay, guys, I'm going to hold this up so y'all can see it. And I'm going to leave you here. Soon. Soon. This could be an N, the Z. Soon, this will happen soon. Somebody may be running out of... Did you hear my stomach, guys? Somebody's hungry for something. You're hungry for this, or someone's hungry for this. Okay. Here you go. So I'm going to leave you here. Thanks for being here. Thanks for all your love and support and all your kindness, of course. And I hope to see you soon.